are welcome to Universal Farm Care Solutions with Living Agriculture as the U channel tube. Where we are at Wataayi. Wataayi is located on Mityana Road. Here, this is the farm which with the time starting with the 2024, it is going to be a training center for those who would desire to go into crop production or crop husbandry, poultry management, fish farming, above all, livestock production or husbandry. So what we need is to show you what you desire to know. We started with the parent stock, and what you saw, this is the product now. Oyinza ogamba omuntu nti zino eziri muno zino ndala. No, please. The sections of these chicks are the product of the parent stock we saw down there. Each section is different in stages. Mbagambye ekintu kimu nti our broad objective of bringing you here is to transform your lives and mindset, that even you can start with a small quantity or number of chicks. You can start with only 5. In a period of 1 year, you should be having over 7,000. The parent stock which is down there, to be honest, it is less than 100. But now you can see the number of chicks we have. Mbagamba mu abandaba nti ebintu bino byonna bye tukola tubikola gwe naawe atulaba obeeko ky'osobola okukola. We don't have any discrimination in providing the knowledge, the information, the skill, and the technical services. Nze Luigare Isa. Now, as we are here, nabasuubiza nti every section has its manager. John, jangu nawe. Now, the one here who is in charge of the poultry section is called John. You know. Kuba gwe kuddayo weebuuze who John is. Farm ya Haji Rugobe. A managing enkoko is called John. Omulaba alinga musirikale mukambwe doesn't smile. Naye bw'atyo bwe yakula. So please, ya managinga ebikwatagana mu nkoko wano is the one who knows how do they eat, how do they drink, what are the challenges. So please, ntero bagamba nti when you are starting up a project, get the people who have the knowledge, not even the knowledge, but who have the interest in what they are doing. Okumanaginga farm ngeno, it does not require degree, either a PhD or a master's. But one thing is the interest in what you are doing. 2 is liking what you are doing. Enkoko zino ze mulaba wano, ono ye manager waazo, yazitegeera. Ziridde zitya, amazzi zinywedde genkana ki. When I see this symptom or sign, kiba kitegeeza bulwadde ki. N'akuba essimu nti ndabye this sign and symptom, what could be that disease? Haji n'agamba tuweerezeeyo eddagala. Always mbagamba nti we have 2 types of treatment or medicine. We have the chemical medicine and we have the herbal medicine. But funny enough, every chemical medicine is made from plant. Kati ffe byonna tubikozesa. Eriyo abaalemalira mu kizungu nga ye obwongo bwe bumugamba I have to use the chemical medicine. Kati ffe obwongo obwaffe butugamba we use the two. Why? In vaccinating and treating. Embeera bweti bwetambula. Every section here nga bwe mugiraba is a product of the parent stock. Mulirize tulabye wansi. Tulina stage eri wali. We have this stage here. We have that one there. And even here. Kati omuntu ayinza okwebuuza, what is that stage? We have the chick and duck. Obukoko bwe tuyita obwa chick and duck. These are the chicks between 1 day old to 2 months. Obwo bwe buto. Buli wakati w'olunaku lumu n'emyezi 2. Then we have the growers stage. Growers stage zezo enkoko eziri wakati w'emyezi 2 paka ku laying stage. Eyo growers stage. Abantu abamu beebuuza laying stage yeeriwa. Zezo zitandise okubiika nga 5% they are laying. Bwe tunaagenda mu feeds and feeding tugenda kulaba how do we mix these feeds. Ey'obukoko obuto 1 day to 2 months. Growers mash ye emmere gye tutabula ey'enkoko okuva ku myezi 2 up to laying stage. Then we have the layers mash. Zezo ze tutabula emmere ezo ze tukakasiza nga zibiika. Then the breeders mash. That is the type of feeds we mix for the chicks which are laying eggs for hatching 1 day old chicks. I thank you for viewing. I thank you for liking. This is the demonstration farm, which is going to be the training center. Mugenda kulaba structures. Even the foundation, lino ligenda kubeera somero. Kusomesezaako buli eyeetaaga amwana wo okusoma. Ojja wano. Akwasaganya ebyo byennyanja mujja mulaba naye mumubuuze bye mwagala. Atulage byennyanja ki ebirimu. Bikulira bbanga ki. John yatulaze enkoko ze z'amanaginga. By the way, to manage the farm, nabagambye it does not require to have a master's degree. But 2 things. 1 is to have the interest in what you are doing. 2 is to like the work you are doing. Kyekisinga obukulu. You might be having masters, but when you don't have interest in the project you are doing, it is going to collapse and fail. I thank you for viewing. I thank you for liking. Now, as I may ask Gwandaba, as I tell you, as I ask you always, in a week, how many weekends do you have? Kati it is very rare, mbagamba, always. And when we talk of farm management, the farm should be having variety of enterprises. Zitya. Chicken are here. Fish ponds are somewhere. The banana plantation are there. The maize crop production or the maize plants are there. Meaning, nti ebintu bino bye tugattagatta twetaaga nnyo omuntu okubaako ky'oyiga. On Monday, you have to eat meat. On Wednesday, chicken. On Friday, fish. Saturday or Sunday, rabbit. Lwaki buli kimu ku faamu kiba kwekiri. Luigare Isa Bakibinga. Here, a deserted medical clinic officer, a veterinary officer, making sure that we transform the lives of whoever is viewing, regardless of your nationality, your tribe, your religion, your age, gender, or level of education. It is universal. Living agriculture, it is here to provide with you the knowledge, the skill, and the technical services at no cost. It is a matter of viewing. Follow what we advise you. This is an upstairs. Once it is the parent stock. Here we have a variety of stages, meaning you can also do it. It is just in paddocks. But over to over in departments. The one is there, some are here, some are there, and even some are here. The broad objective here is to see that we can have over 20,000 birds naye nga ziva mu ziri eza parent. We like it or not, bi'izini Rahman. Enkoko eziri wansi ze zirina okuvaamu enkoko emitwalo egi to be here at the farm. Because if we have those ones there, if we may have like 60 hens and they start laying, even here we have over 60 which have to be laying, even here and there. If we may come across 1,000 or 200 layers laying daily, tujja kuba tuweze enkoko emitwalo ebiri, even less than a year, such that we promote local chicken rearing because it has a standby market in eggs, in meat, and even one day old chick. Gwandaba, what is your objective? What are you learning? What have you learned? Even the structure itself. Now, sobola, even you also, you can. Abamu mulowooza nti okutandika okulunda enkoko, you must be having billions and billions. No. Tandika n'ekitono ky'osobola. Ojja kumbuuza nti ate ewa Haji nga wagazi nnyo. Buli omu alina level. Ekyo kye njagala mbagambe. My farm at Nakasajja, it also has the level. Sikugamba nti tandika ng'eno. No. Start with which you can afford. I don't advise you to start with the farm which has Nakasajja. For the start, 200 million. You cannot afford that. Neno yennyini. You can start using poles. Naye ng'ekiri wano is to show you that in only one space osobola okuteekawo enkoko ezisukka mu mitwalo ebiri. You can do it. Eno erimu upstairs. I thank you for viewing. I thank you for liking. This stage here, this is 1 day. It is between 1 day to 2 months. Between that, ojja kuŋŋamba nti ng'ate ezimu ndabanga enkulu ennyo. Ne bwe baba abalongo, even twins, they don't grow at the same pace. Ekyo kye njagala tumanye. We have the feeding troughs there. We have the drinkers there. Even the swinging trees. Kwe ziyisiza ebivvulu. Bwe bekkuse, you find them resting. If they are not satisfied, you find them eating. Whichever you see that it is very busy in the feeders, it means it has not got what it requires. But if it requires to feeding them, we mix the feeds from here. Bye tugenda okulaba in the next episode down there. Niye wano tubadde twagala kubalaga. Even you can have sections of stages at a small space like this. I thank you for viewing. I thank you for liking. Luigare Isa Luigare. Our offices are located in the new tax park at Katoke stage. Gwawena, whoever is expecting to be visiting the farm here, the hard fact is ogenda kusasula sente. Si byakuleeta biteeteeyi na mpale. Ngenda ku farm kugenda kutandika kulaba kiriyo. Whoever are managing there have to be paid. I have to be very clear about that. Gwayagala okujja okuyisomera wano, make sure you have to pay some funds. Kuba abaana abagenda okusomesa beetaagayo omunnyo. Not a matter of wasting their time kuba ogenze ku seeking for knowledge. Whoever expected to be visiting the farm, there are some fee you have to pay. You need to get that very clear. If your office is different, at the office when you come for inquiry, we don't charge you. But at the farm here, you have to pay. If you are unable to pay, don't call me, neither come to the office. Agamalala tetugeetaaga. Manya abamu mulina engezigezi. Ngenda ku farm kusomera eyo. If you don't have money for paying at the farm, stay left. We are at Wataayi farm. This is the local farm. Typically local. Temuliimu nzungu yonna. Then from here, butunaaba tubimaliriza bino. Enkoko, as you see them, we are going to another section and see the growers between 2 months to laying stage. Then from there, we go to the feeds section. You learn how do we mix the feeds for every stage. What are the components? What are the ingredients? The quality and the quantity, physically, wali eri. Then after that, ngambe mukulu munanga atutwale mu byennyanja. Then you see the dimension of the fish pond. How is it dug? What does it require? And what do you need? Byonna ajja kuba bituyisaamu. Mbagambye, this is the demonstration farm. Second to Nakasajja. Eye Nakasajja etandika butandisi, as you saw it there. But this is already, it is in position. The parent stock which is down there, it is what produced whatever you are seeing here. Ate nga tukyaziraba, gwandaba, what would you desire to go into? 2, what are the challenges in you which you would desire to ask such that we go through? This is Universal Farm Care Solutions on Living Agriculture YouTube channel. We at Wataayi. It is on Mityana Road. Starting with January, these workshops we are organizing are going to be conducted at the farm, either Nakasajja or here. If we are to come here, that means every section you will be going through. If it requires plants, we pass through. If it requires crops, kasooli, soya biki, we go through. If it requires fish farming, you go through with that technical person who is in that section. I thank you for viewing. I thank you for liking. Naye mbagambamu ekintu kimu. Bw'obanga you are pleased n'ebye tuba tubagamba, lwakuba nti muli bakodo temuvaayo gye muli. Bannange muli bakodo. Even sending 1,000 shillings for water, you cannot do that. Apart from thanking. Kuba kati manager ali wano muzina enkoko nga bwe zinyirira. Afadhali you can send 10 n'anywa ku mazzi. But weya. Bw'oyogera ku kyesente nga mudduka. Ate katandise okutusaba sente. Muveeyo gye muli. Because whatever we are showing you is for mindset change. to go into any enterprise when you know what you are going into. I thank you very much. I'm Luigare Isa Bakibinga.